Hey guys, Social Turtle here, and today I'll be showing you how to make lots of money on APB Reloaded. Now as you see, I do have 13.6k. That's because I bought a few cars recently, and I kind of just wasted all my money. But this will be showing you how to get loads of money really fast if you put some time into it. And yeah, so stay tuned for the guide. Alright guys, so when you are starting out the game, if you don't have a lot of cash, your default weapon will be the Star 556. Now this is a pretty good gun if you can use it decently and maybe upgrade it if you want, but I do recommend getting a new gun that'll last for 10 days, or you can buy it permanently if you actually want to spend money on this game. I prefer this because this gun will not keep you safe for a long time, and people do use it, but I do recommend another gun. So as you see, I've been trying out a lot of different guns recently, and the one I like to use, like if you like to snipe or use like a semi-automatic long assault rifle, you can use the OBIR. So this is a semi-automatic rifle, and as you see, it has some pretty good aim, and if you crouch, you get almost sniper aim. And then another gun I like to use is the Intech 5 stock. Now this is a great upgrade from the default Star 556. They're both assault rifles, but the Intech 5 stock is able to be upgraded a lot easier, and there's a great attachment towards like a scope and better aim and better marksmanship and everything like that. Now if you do like snipers, I would recommend the NHVR snipers because they're really good. And I tried this one on the Armors Marketplace, and I'll get to that in a second. And then for shotguns, I would use either the Colby or like a JG1140. I personally love the JG1140, but I might have to buy like a JG840 until I level up some of my contacts so I can get the JG1140. Now, as I was saying with the Armors Marketplace, is that these guns that are in gold, you can actually try out from the Armors Marketplace or buy from the Armors Marketplace if you have enough money for it. I'm just going to equip this gun real quick, and yeah. Your secondary weapon doesn't really matter when you're doing this, but I would just go with something that you can shoot very rapidly and things like that. So if you wanted to get a gun from the Armors Marketplace, you just go up here and click the Armors Marketplace weapon. So you can get a lot of cool stuff here if you have Gamer 1 cash, which costs like real money, but you can also try out a lot of things. So if you go to the weapon side, or even there's some try out vehicle side as well. But if you go to the weapons side, there are a lot of weapons that you can try out for free. And as you see, if you don't have that option, that means you've already tried it out, which I've already tried out this sniper, which is what I said was really good, and a few of the other ones. Now you can pick, which ones you want, and I'm just gonna pick a submachine gun. And as you see, I tried these two, and I want to try these. So then you would just, click try now for free, and then it would say it's been sent to your inbox. So then you would just run around, go to the nearest mailbox that you have, and you would check to see that you have the reward package right there. So I'm not going to use that right now because I'm just going to use the Intech 5 stock. But yeah, so now we'll get into actually getting or preparing to get your money. Alright guys, so before you start getting your money, you definitely want to get a personal car that can hold all of the cargo items that you have. Now, what I have is the Pasker Ceresco, which has a very high cargo capacity, as you see on the right. But your default car is the Machina, I don't know how to really say that, but the Calabria 127, which doesn't have much cargo capacity, and I'm pretty sure it can only hold like 4 things, or maybe 2. So you pretty much want to get a good car that can hold a lot of things. Now, the cheapest car or truck that is really good would be the Pasker Ceresco, which holds pretty much like 24 25 items or spaces of items for the thing, and then you can also have 4 seats for your friends if you want to have them help you get items as well. So I have this, but you could also, there are some better cars like the well, there aren't any better cars because that has the highest cargo capacity, but there are modifications you can get that can help your ramming ability and your cargo capacity. I cannot talk today, sorry. So yeah, pretty much that's all you have to do to be ready, because if you were to go outside here and get like, there's not really a van, but if you were to get like that car over there, that is like a normal spawned car, people can actually take that if you walk out of it, and they can take all your items, and that would be really bad. So the best thing to do is to get your own van so that nobody can get in it or take stuff out of it, and then you just want to spawn it. So you can come here to the car spawner area and just change your vehicle to your truck, and then you are ready to go. So yeah, and then you just spawn it. Now, this is the fun part. This is where you actually get to get all of your money. So when you get your van, you're gonna see these three panel storefronts. Now there are a lot of these spread out across Waterfront District and the Financial District, but you just have to look for them. So like there's some here right outside of Brian Bloodrose, and then you have some more right here, and you know there's just some everywhere. You can also look for the garages, which are just like these right here, and then you know there are places right here, and they're pretty much just everywhere. So the main thing you want to do before you start ramming into places and getting your materials is you want to get away from cops like those. They can just watch you around, and if you look like a suspicious person who have like a van and you're just looking at storefronts, they will follow you. And if you get caught breaking into things, as you see in the bottom right now, my spotting level has just increased a lot, and it slowly goes down, but you definitely want to be away from cops when you do this stuff, because they can witness you and then you get into a mission and you won't be prepared. Which is kind of why I told you to get a good weapon for your primary, so that if they just randomly witness you, you might have a chance of getting rid of them. But there are a lot of annoying cops that can just, you know, take you down, and they'll do it because they have a lot more stuff than you. So that's why you want to do this, to get a lot of money, obviously. So as you see, I put stuff in my trunk, and now in the top right you see I have 7 slots out of 25 slots taken. Now I didn't put in 7 slots, I didn't put in 7 items, I only put out like 1 or 2. So this itself is a little slot, and then this itself is another slot. So I'd say the suitcase is 2, and then the safe is 5 slots. So you can't hold 25 items, but you hold larger items have larger slots, obviously. So pretty much all you want to keep doing is ramming into stores just to get your money, just like that. And then sometimes they might not drop anything, but this time they did. And you just want to take everything and put it inside the back of your truck before any cops come, so that you do not get witnessed. And pretty much you just got to keep doing this until you win. So as you see, there's kind of lag on the server, but that's normal in the... yeah, there's a lot of it actually. But that's pretty much all you got to do. Another thing to notice is that when you ram into a lot of stores, you will notice that your front or whatever way you ram with your car might get a little bit damaged. You definitely don't want your car smoking to the point or catching on fire, so that all your items will be lost when it blows up. So you definitely, if you look like this, or you know you're a little bit more, you definitely want to go to the gas station to heal your car. And don't worry, when you heal your car, your items will not disappear. They will stay in the car, but you're just healing it so that, you know, your car does not blow up or anything like that. So once you get all your items, you want to go to the nearest fence, which would be like Brian Bloodrose or Brittany Bloodrose or Terry Kwan or Chiro or any of the fences or contacts in the Financial District, which is like Double B and people like that. So you just want to drive to one of them, and then once you get there, you will do this. So once you are near your nearest fence, you want to park your car kind of close to where he is, just so you can speed up this process a lot faster. Because if you park across the street, you're going to have to carry all your items across the street. So once you are here, you want to take the items out of your car and take them to him. Now, depending on how heavy the items are, you definitely want to do this when there are no cops around, because you will have a higher witness probability as soon as you take out the item from your car. But sooner or later it will go away. So as you see, I turned it in, and in the top left you will see I now have 186 cash of dirty money. Now dirty money is not real money, because real money is in the top right, but the multiplier under the dirty money is how much multiplication it gets when you have your notoriety risen. So as you see, I'm at 0.9 because I'm at the first level of notoriety. And when you mug things or break into things or run over people or stuff like that, your notoriety will increase. So pretty much you want to have your notoriety to around level 4, level 3, as long as you're above the 0.9 range, so that you're at 0.1, just so you can not lose dirty money, because obviously, you know, $300 times 0.9 would be less than $300, but $300 times 1 will be $300, and then so forth. So if I just keep running over people just like this, you will increase your notoriety, and that's pretty much that. So pretty much, you know, shooting people just like that. And now I'm notoriety 2. So now my multiplier is 1.3. So now it'll be 300 times 1.3, and you'll get more than $300 because that's how it is. Now, another thing you want to be cautious of are cops and criminals who have notoriety or prestige 5. Now, as you see, this cop here has a prestige 5, and it's kind of dangerous for me to just go over there, because as you see, he just blew me up. That was not planned at all. But pretty much what that means is that they can kill you anytime you want, or anytime they want. You can also kill them anytime you want, but you know, usually if they're prestige or notoriety 5, they're gonna have a lot of good stuff. So as you see, he had a rocket launcher, and yeah, that wasn't the best thing to do. So you definitely want to be cautious of those, and you can always check if there are any just by checking the map. So as you see, there's one Slim who killed me over there, and then, you know, you can always check over here to see if they have any notoriety 5 or prestige 5 members. Now if you kill them, their prestige or notoriety will go down, so you definitely want to be careful of that, and yeah, pretty much just watch your surroundings. So our next topic will be mugging people for money. Now there are a lot of civilians in the area, usually, depending on which way you go. One of the best places is like right around here, or another place that I'll show you next time, which is actually right over there. But pretty much what you do is you walk up to a civilian and you press F. Now they will start the mugging process, and depending on how rich the person looks, you will get a certain amount of cash in the top left, and they might drop some things as well. Now as you see, he dropped a few things, but this guy might not drop as much because he just doesn't look that rich. Now there are people with like tuxedos and dresses that will obviously drop usually suitcases and things like that, but usually they'll just drop small items that you can carry in your inventory, which are at the top right under the knuckles symbol. I know I'm carrying 2 things, but when you just mug somebody, they only drop money and small items. Now if they drop suitcases, you definitely want to put them in your truck and then keep going, and that's pretty much that. Alright guys, so one thing I forgot to mention was that after you turn in all of your items to the fences or the contacts that you have, you need to check your dirty money and your notoriety, and then once you have a decent amount of dirty money and you have a high notoriety of about like 3 to 4 levels, you want to go to the money laundry. Now this is where you can actually turn the dirty money into real money. So now we are here, the money laundry is right there, and all you gotta do is just drive on over, and as you see, one guy just did that right here, and some people are doing the same thing. So once you see this money laundry area, you want to look at your notoriety and your dirty money. If you have, you know, a decent amount of dirty money, which is around, I'd say 100 to 1,000 to 2,000, but after 1,500, people will be able to notice you at any time. But if you have like 1,200 or 1,200, that would be a good time to go to the money laundry so that you can turn in your rewards without dying and losing all of the hard work. You also want to look at your notoriety because that'll be your multiplier. So if you have a 0.5 multiplier and you have $1,000, you're only going to get $500 from that because that's half of 1,000. If you have like a 1 multiplier, you're going to get $1,000, which is what you have in the first place. If you have a 1.5 multiplier, which I believe is notoriety 4, you will get $1,000 and $500. So you just want to make sure you look at your notoriety, and as soon as you walk into this vicinity or area, that will be when it detects that you are in the area and you have dirty money, and then it will turn it into real money. So in the top right, I did get some money, and it obviously wasn't a decent amount because I was just trying to make this video for you guys, but I will get a lot of money and then show you how much you would get in about 5 to 10 minutes by actually doing some work. I did get to like $1,000 with a level 3 notoriety. I could go for level 4 just by running over a few people, but kind of lazy at the time, so As you see, I'm just gonna turn it in, so I have 1140, and then when I turn it in, I get $1,400, and that's in about 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So if you do the math, if you do a little bit more than me, and you get 1,500, or sorry, like even if you get like 1,000 every 10 minutes for dirty money, and you have a 1.3 notoriety, and you get like one or $1,500 every 10 minutes. If you do the math, that's like a lot of money in like an hour. So even if you like play the game on and off, you can get a lot of money in an hour, and that'll buy you guns, cars, etc. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. And if you guys have any questions about this, or if you want to play with me or add me, I'm on the Joker East server. So yeah, my name is AEIOUUUU. So you can add me if you want, and just message me on YouTube, or comment in this video on about what I should cover next. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and yeah, so show your friends this video if they want to learn how to get a lot of money in this game. So bye.